Welcome back to cryptogains for another video. I want to talk about Nosana. It's a GPU AI project in this crypto space. It's been performing really well. If it sounds interesting, drop the like and subscribe. Nothing I say is financial advice, it's educational purposes. I've been buying this over the year, right? And I did share buy alerts in the past. I did another recent buy because I could see AI is moving in this crypto space. We all know why. One big reason is because of this. We are now in alt season, which means that we're going to see a lot of new money come in. There's going to be a lot of excitement, and I think the excitement's going to lie behind AI. More specifically, AI that tackles GPU, because GPU is like the new oil for AI. It doesn't matter which AI project that you like. In order for it to do really well, it has to have the best GPU power. And that's just the truth. You can go on any site, anything. Ask ChatGPT itself. The model is really highly intelligent. It will tell you GPU power is the most important thing that runs it, right? So Nosana is your GPU marketplace for AI inference. Save up to 6x on compute costs and scale your AI workload effortlessly. I'm going to show you what's been going on over here. Look at CoinGecko, right? You can see here in the last week, up 182%. This thing's been moving. It really has been moving because people are now starting to realize the power of GPU, and they're starting to realize that we need this in order for things to do well. So what happens when you decentralize that GPU place or space, where you don't have to spend $40,000 just for one chip, like a H100 chip, so you can get the best AI workload going for you? What happens if you can just rent it out and just, use it for the time that you need it, pay a couple of dollars, done? It's a big no-brainer in my eyes as to which one I'd go for. So that's what Nosana's all about: renting out the GPU power, giving people the power to do this. Now, I saw many projects like this come about when we first started to get the hype in the last cycle. When Nvidia started announcing the GPU chips and stuff, and Nvidia blew up, or Nvidia, whichever you want to pronounce, Nvidia. And this is when you start to see these GPUs blow up. We've got Node AI as well, which is a great project. And I said, I dabbled in a lot of crap, guys. I flipping lost some money in some of these flipping projects. Some of them are fake and scams. So the question is, how can you tell which one's the real ones? Why is Nosana absolutely pumping? Well, it's proven to be a legitimate GPU rental opportunity for people. It's like a business, a brand now. This is a proper thing. And how can you, tell and prove that this is the one to go for? How can you see if it's actually being true and used? Well, when you come on over at the top right, it says deploy node. You can click on the back end like this, and they have a load of tabs on the left-hand side. If you click on explore under deploy node, you can see all of the data. You can scroll down, and just here it says GPUs, right? It shows you all the GPUs that are running right now. This is what people around the world are offering to other people to rent it out. And you can see here the green tab, that the bars show how many hosts are available on those particular graphics cards, right? You see that? So I'm pretty impressed with this. Now, it depends on what kind of GPU you have to offer, because some of them, like, I probably wouldn't use, is just an example, I probably wouldn't use certain graphics powers for, because, you can still have that. People there, like, there's 41 hosts there. You can have these GPUs available, but some people might not use them, purely for the fact that they might find other ones more intriguing, more powerful for them to use. Look, so here's an NVIDIA H100 chip. If I hover over this, it says there's 4 hosts, right? So there's 4 hosts available for people to deploy, right? I guess deployments are people that have actually, I don't know, what's this? An 80 gigabyte A100 chip. There's one that says 1 deployment. I'm going to look into the deployments more. Deployment queue, 127 deployments rating. Host queue, 493. Deployments running, 1,121 people that are actually deploying these nodes, and people are using them right now. And, this just shows you like a live feed of, things that are happening in that space, how many minutes it's been used, deployments, yeah. And this gives you an outline of all the GPUs that are available on this, under Nosana. And this is a fine example of how to decentralize the GPU space. Anyone that's got GPU power can earn money. So it shows you by the hour how much they're renting it out for. You see? Let's go down to one of the most expensive GPUs, which costs like 40 grand for one. H100 chip. You can rent it out for $1.50 an hour. You don't have to pay 40 grand anymore. Because your workload, if you're making a new AI, let's just say Leah AI, for example, and the developer wants to up his game and he wants to make sure Leah AI is running off of a H100 chip, best power you can have, where the responses are going to be quick for Leah AI. It's not going to be waiting 5 seconds. Hey, how are you, Leah AI? I'm good, thank you. How are you? Because the delay is all based on the power that it has behind it. Because if you're using something like a H100 chip, Leah AI, how are you today? I'm good, thanks. I'm just chilling. How are you? That's the difference when using, powerful GPU. And that's why these big tech giants like Facebook, Google, and everything else have been just seriously buying huge amounts of them. And I can guarantee you the next one will be that, what's the new chip that thing even launched? Is it Blackwell? The NVIDIA's Blackwell chip? I guarantee you that'll be the next one to come out and be hot. And the people that can afford to buy that could be a really good investment, and then start renting it out. Because these big tech giants, they want to have the best AI models for us, like your chat GPTs, your Geminis, your Groks, because they want us to use it. Because they know that if they can offer a service behind it, they can make money, which is why they charge the $100 a month or whatever it is, $200 a month, right? For the premium versions and the ultra versions. So I see the need for this, and other people are starting to see the need for this, which is why you're seeing this it's starting to pump now, it's starting to really move. And I've been trying to tell patrons for a while, this could be one of the best buys. And you can see here, this was my recent buy alert. I got my malware bites on. It says here 2 days ago, right? I already had some, but it fell in price, and I saw another opportunity to buy some more. I'm buying huge loads of Nosana NOS right now, 2 days ago. It's a decentralized GPU compute project like Node AI, offering the best chips such as the H100 chip for rent. If you believe AI will grow, will live and grow beyond our wildest dreams, then GPU is needed. To make this happen. To make this happen, GPU is like the new oil. Soon the world will see the value in decentralized GPU. It was a 46 million market cap at the time. So now we take a look. It says 86 million market cap here, so almost double. I mean, if I'd woken up and did this early in the morning, it was up right up here, and it went up to 106 million market caps. Already doubled the money. And when I buy these types of projects, I buy big. I don't just buy short. I want to make sure I got a huge amount. And I'm looking at this on the weekly time frame for those that are new. I'll do a quick analysis for you, show you what I'm seeing. Because the RSI has been down here for a while. It has so much room to come up during this alt season, just shoot up like what it did here. And you see what happened, what it did here. When it did, see this spike here, when it went just shot up to overbought, because you're nowhere near overbought right now. Watch what the price did in that time. Look at this. Look at this explosive move. And I think it's going to do it again. So I need to shrink this because it's just ridiculous. You can't even get to the bottom. I think we're going to see something like this again. And look at, hold on, let me just get here. Something like this. You're talking a 71,000% pump. GPU Node AI doesn't need to go that high to make incredible gains, but that move up, this incredible move up, it could, something like this can do it. Because you don't have many GPU projects in the crypto space that are proving themselves, that are actually showing you a use case, showing you that they're being deployed and there's people hosting them. You don't have that in a lot of these places, in a lot of these projects, but this is literally showing it. Look at the H100 chips, because before there weren't many. Now there's 10 hosts and 4 have been deployed. People are actually paying to use it. This is showing that people are paying to use this. This is powerful, man. That says premium. What happens if I click on community? So it shows community. Oh my days. Things that I didn't see before. So you got a premium tab. You got a community tab. Let's scroll down, because if I come down here and look at the H100 community, there is 13 hosts and 12 of them have been deployed. So obviously there's money being made in different ways. Then what's the difference between premium? So community GPUs provide cost-effective solution from unvalidated hosts. Okay. So the premium is a host that are validated. GPUs offer tier hardcore from validated providers. So you might have some people that have a H100 chip. You're sitting in your room, but you're not validated, but you've got that chip and people can use it. That's what this is here. Ideal for testing and non-critical workloads. But people are using it. People are using the H100 chips. I'm impressed. It's just proving it. It's showing that it's being used. And that's why this will do incredibly well. And I said to you, if you're going to get into these GPU projects now, because I've seen a lot of I've seen a lot of crap. I invested in a lot of crap, lost some money. And because of that, that's why I know what to look for now when it comes to investing in these GPU projects. I know I need to look at the workloads. I need to look at what GPUs you got available, which ones are actually being used and run. These are the things I need to look at before I say, you know what, I'm going to put money in you. Prove to me that you have these chips. Prove to me that people are going to come on your project and rent it out. And the great thing about Nosana is, because you have Node AI, which is on the Ethereum network, which Ethereum's good now. You know, I like how Ethereum's fees have come down a little bit. But saying that, Ethereum hasn't gone crazy yet, because you know what happened last time when Ethereum the network got busy. It went to like $1,000 a fee with the NFTs in the past. I do think AI is going to be one of the biggest blows of 2025's alt season. This is going to be the biggest of them all, because AI is not slowing down, and the governments and the big tech giants, they're all trying to invest in AI to get the biggest outcome. Like, you know, your phone's all AI, everything's AI now. I can't live without ChatGPT, and I know that in order for ChatGPT to work, it needs to have good GPU power. Otherwise, it takes long to edit a video, you know, whatever it is, make videos, make images, you know, and then they limit you. Why do you think they limit you? Because they haven't got the GPU power for everyone to just use it straight away. So, can't remember what I was saying, but when you look, yeah, that's what I was going to say. So, you've got Node AI, which is on the Ethereum network, and then you've got Nosana, which is for the Solana network. And the Solana network seems to be sort of a good competitive against Ethereum, and many people go for Solana because of the gas fees. So, you say, you know, I'll just buy this, the gas fees are cheap, I'm not going to worry, it's just done, right? You don't have to buy it, obviously, through a decentralized exchange. You can go over to, Gate, Radium, Mexc, Coinex, Kraken. It's on Kraken as well, yeah. I didn't even know it was on Kraken. Look, crypto.com. See how simple it's been made for people to buy it. Crypto.com. Wow. I never knew that. Because, you know, just you buy it now. Everyone that I know who's got crypto.com, just go and buy some Nosana, NOS. Done. Simple. And then you own this and watch what's going to happen in the future. I can see it. I can see what's going to happen. Can you see what's going to happen from looking at this chart here? I can see what's going to happen. I've already ironed it out in this thing right here. I've got my percentages all ready to go. This is the chart. I think we're going to see a huge spike up to here, which is its all-time high, and then off and away it goes. Alt season's been confirmed. We are now in our alt season. New money's coming in. Everyone's getting excited for altcoins. AI is going to dominate, and this is going to lead the way, because it shows a strong use case. And I think that actually, if we compare this against another AI project, let's grab up, Render, if you like, because, you know, it's similar thing, right? RENDER, here we go. I think it can reach market cap sizes of where Render was in the past. How high? This is a 2 billion right now, and that's not even at its highest. It went right up here. What market cap did this go to? Let's just quickly, because it shows what kind of market caps these can go to. Render at its highest was a 5.4 billion market cap. You can see it here, 5.426, right? So I'm going to say that Nosana can do the same thing. I think Nosana has the power to do what this is doing, where this has been. So I'm going to grab up coin stats, right? Watch this. I'm going to show you, just break it down for you. Nosana right now is, let me grab up. Nosana is a 95 million market cap. If it was to go to where sort of like Render went in the past, which is roughly about 5 billion, I won't be absolutely precise. I'll just show you. I'm calling a 5 billion market cap. Like, I really think this can elevate there because it's proven to be useful and people are using it. Divide it by 95 million. What are we talking? There's your 95 million. I'm saying a 52x return from now. Right? Obviously, if you got in from Michael, it would be way over 100x because we were buying it lower, 40 million market cap, right? So a 52x return. Take the price of what it is now, which is $1.13, times it by 52. What are we talking? What kind of price would it be sitting on? It would be sitting on almost a $60 price, if you like. Let's just call it $60. So if we come over here, where is it? We search Nosana. Just want to show you this, right? Nosana. If you was to, $60 is right there. If you was to put $100 today, your $100 could turn to $5,700 should it go to $60. Now, these are the kind of plays where I'm confident in this AI project. So I've put a bit more. When I buy, I put a lot. Like if I'm going to hold, if I want to invest in something like this, that's proving to be the next oil, I invest thousands. Now, everyone hasn't got that kind of money. So this is why I'm showing you the lower end, like, you know, the $100. Someone that's coming in that hasn't got a lot of money. $100 to $5,000 is a lot. It can be good for some people. You know, $1,000 now turns to $57,000. You can see it over here on the right, yeah, $57,000. If you had something like a $10,000 investment in Nosana, $10,000 could absolutely change someone's lives, right? And I'm talking about investing now, today, based on the price now, $1.04. Because if you look at Nosana, well, it's $1.13. If you refresh me, okay, I'll show you real quick. $1.06. See, I'm talking about investing based on now. Well, that was based on $1.13. So if you buy it at these prices now, and then it goes to the $60 price, which I think it can do, this is where you can make massive, massive gains. Should I be transparent? Where's my Nosana? I've got a bunch of different wallets. I'll show you. I want to be transparent. Influencers don't do this, and I'm still waiting for influencers to show you their wallets, right? And this is what I said to you. We're 2025. We're in a world where if influencers are going to talk about stuff and you're watching them and you want to have trust in what they say, I think they have to kind of show you what they have, or at least I've done it. Look at my last video. I went very transparent and showed you loads of stuff. You'll find the video. You'll see it, right? People know. But I'll show you my Nosana, how much I've got, right? So in this particular wallet here, I have $42,000, which is 40,000 Nosana in this particular wallet, right? Let me find another one. And in this particular wallet, I've got $63,000. So I'm talking over $100,000 worth right now, based on the prices right now, right? Well, it says $1.04. Let's call that $1.06, because according to CoinGecko, it said $1.06. So imagine this. And this is how confident I am in this project right here. Because I'm sure, when I show you this project, I'm not telling you to buy it. Do whatever you want to do. I'm just showing you what I think is one of the best AI players for 2025 in this space. And I'm so confident in it that I'm holding a huge bag. A bag that people would dream to have at this market cap, at this size. So if I've got $100,000 worth right now, and this goes to $60, look at how much my $100,000 will be worth. $5.6 million. And this is the power of being a long-term holder. I think it can go there, and I'm just going to hold. I'm going to hold and sit back and wait. And when I see that $60 price or anything near, that's when patrons will see a sell alert, and I'll say, patrons, you know what? I think this has done me really good. It's done really well. I think now might be a good time to consider taking some profits off the table. And yeah, that's how this has always been for me. I've always, been a long-term investor. Someone that likes to hold. I mean, if you're playing with these high-risk plays, fine, but you can't keep living in high-risk plays. You need to have a portfolio that has good, strong substance, where you're diverse and you're dealing in decent projects, higher up market caps. Don't be afraid to invest in these, because they can run into the billions. And we will see which big influencers start to talk about Nosana in the future. So if you don't want to miss the stuff of what I'm doing, become a patron. Again, like I said, they saw this post right here. We got in, we're still double our money. I think it's going to go way more than that. The link's in the info section. Click it, come over. I highly recommend you check me out. Let me grab it up so you can see the different tiers that I have. Where's my tiers? Here, memberships. A bunch of tiers, take your pick. Here, look. I recommend my exclusive VIP partner tier. This tier here unlocks all the posts. You will see when I'm buying, this one here. When I'm selling, if I'm AIing, if I'm memeing, whatever I'm doing, you will see it. You'll see my reasons behind it. And again, it's all educational. It's showing you what I'm doing, yeah? You're following what I'm doing. Because I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just showing you what I'm doing as a smart investor who's been in this game for 10 years. If you can afford, look, a bunch of different tiers. Look, these low ones here, look. Whichever one's best for you. But if you can afford it, this tier above, the CEO tier, gives you access to my VIP Telegram group. It's a powerful network. There's smart investors in there that know how to make money. There's people that are sharing projects all the time, getting in early on projects. Most of the time you're buying before I am. And then I'm like, oh, actually, I'll buy that as well. And then it's already gone up. So, if you want to be early to that, come check it out. There's millionaires in the group. They know how to make money. They're sharing all kind of projects. Yeah, come check that out. Guys, thanks for watching. Have a good day. Where's Nosana? Right here. I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.
Wow.